Good morning, dear guests. On behalf of the American Chamber of Commerce in Slovakia, I would like to welcome you to the 26th General Assembly. Now allow me to introduce Gabriel Galgóci, President of AMCham Slovakia, who will lead us through the whole program. Gabriel, over to you.
Thank you, Ronald. Dear ladies and gentlemen, dear AMCham members and friends. It's an honor for me, as the President of the American Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors, to evaluate the year 2019, one that marked 25 years of AMCham activities in Slovakia. Over these years, we have become an international chamber of commerce which still has American values at its core, but speaks for the wider business community in Slovakia, regardless of its country of origin. AMCham proudly represents 321 American, Slovak and international companies from 26 countries around the world that employ more than 110,000 people in Slovakia and represent about 20% of Slovakia's GDP. We are pleased that the strength of AMCham continues to grow, a fact repeatedly acknowledged by the Slovak government. On behalf of American Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors, I am pleased to inform you about some of our major achievements and efforts in 2019. As many of you are aware, AMCham's activities are strongly focused on policy and advocacy. AMCham continues to be a valuable representative of the business community to many public institutions. Besides being critical when needed, AMCham backs its action with recommendation for improvement. In 2019, AMCham, on behalf of its members, united in 12 policy platforms and submitted 83 legislative comments. It also, throughout the year, offered regular and targeted access to public stakeholders, thanks to working meetings with more than 200 relevant national and local government officials, Members of Parliament, and EU and foreign officials. In order to ensure better synergies for all our advocacy efforts, we continue to focus our policy activities designed to help improve Slovakia's competitiveness into 4 major pillars, reflecting the overlap between the interests of our members and the need of our country: the rule of law, human capital, innovation, and regional development. Throughout 2019, we are actively working on specific issues within these pillars, which brought results and improvements for our members and the entire business community. A few AMCham highlights for 2019. We brought together a wide coalition of 14 major business associations and chambers of commerce and prepared a set of joint recommendations to significantly improve 2 major areas of concern of the wider business community: the rule of law and human capital. 10 commandments for a fair and predictable business environment, and 10 commandments for a country of talents. AMCham organized pre-election discussion, attended by more than 150 business leaders and viewed by more than 26,000 people online, with the leaders of 6 political parties to challenge them with these sets of 10 commandments. We established, in cooperation with our partners, the Slovak University of Technology and IT Association of Slovakia, the Slovak Center for Artificial Intelligence, Slovak AI. First of its kind, Slovak AI is a unique platform uniting the business community, academia, and public sector. AMCham brought together relevant stakeholders in healthcare and prepared a set of recommendations, Healthy Future, for systematic improvement in the healthcare sector. To tackle the issue of brain drain, we organized, in cooperation with the relevant embassies and public institutions, trip to UK, Ireland and Denmark to connect corporate leaders offering specific work opportunities to Slovak living abroad as part of the Good Idea Slovakia program. We successfully organized 4 major conferences focused on AMCham priority pillars, bringing together major government officials and business leaders, which were attended by more than 600 guests and gained significant media attention. We are especially proud of interest our human capital project attract across Slovakia, such as Train the Trainer program that equips 65 high school and university teachers from across Slovakia with modern teaching methods and competencies. 53 high school teachers, directors and career advisors taking part in special AMCham soft skills workshop. An accredited flagship course, Skills for Success, from university to workplace, which was successfully completed by 127 students at 4 universities. AMCham Unique Mentor Network Program provided direct, high-level mentoring opportunities for 68 talented students from Košice and Bratislava by dozens of CEO-level executives at AMCham members companies. This is but a very brief summary of our most important advocacy achievement throughout 2019. We want to continue playing an important role in improving Slovakia's competitiveness and making our country a great place to live and do business in. Our effort would not be possible without the active engagement of many of you, leaders of our policy platforms and committees. Big thank you to all of you. We would like to invite the rest of you to join our advocacy activities and help us be even more successful as we continue to serve on your behalf as one of the main voices of the business community. We are glad that 30 new companies from various regions of Slovakia decided to join AMCham family during 2019. Last year, we organized many interesting events for our members. We welcomed more than 3,900 participants at 24 events in Košice, 3 events in region, Piešťany, Poprad and Žilina, and 74 in Bratislava. These included both social and content-related events, ranging from conferences, cocktails and committee meetings to workshops for students and teachers. 2019 was another successful year for our flagship events, the Thanksgiving Gala Charity Dinner and the Independence Day celebration, both of which saw increased expansion in activity and attendance. We also organized Women in Business event in Bratislava and Košice, which was a great success in terms of speakers, attendance and media attention. We strive to have our voice heard by relevant public officials as well as our members and other relevant stakeholders. During 2019, we actively engaged with relevant media and registered 280 appearances on TV, radio, and print and web media throughout press releases and expert commentaries. In addition, more than 40 exclusive TV interviews were conducted. By the end of 2019, we had more than 5,300 followers on social media platform, which represent 32.5 year-to-year increase, and number is still growing. Ladies and gentlemen, I am honored to have the opportunity to serve as the president of the board of directors of American Chamber of Commerce in Slovakia. I believe that together with my colleagues on the board, we will be able to successfully continue implement AMCham Slovakia strategy for the benefit of our members as well as for the broader business community. This was a brief summary of the great variety of our activities in 2019. I sincerely hope that by being involved in these activities, you, our members, not only find value in being part of such a diverse and active association like AMCham Slovakia, but also appreciate the opportunity to have a positive impact on the community in which you live and work. Of course, we still have plenty of work to do, and many of our activities will bring only long-term improvements, requiring a patient and continuous approach. We humbly ask you to support us and engage in our projects. Advocating for Slovakia's competitiveness is even more important during these difficult times of the pandemic and subsequent economic crisis. In return, we can promise our 100% commitment and dedication to making Slovakia a great country to live and do business in. So, ladies and gentlemen, now let me introduce Bar Waterloos from VGD Slovakia, who is our auditor and who will provide financial report on behalf of Board of Directors. As we have already shown you over the last few months, we continue to work harder than ever to pursue our policy and advocacy efforts and to create opportunities for valuable business development so we might fulfill our mission and goals. Join us in striving to improve the business environment so that we can continue to make things happen. This is our vision for Slovakia's future, and in order to achieve it, we will need the support of all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, it is one of the duties of General Assembly to approve the report of the Board of Directors. Electronic voting of members approved the report of the AMCham Board of Directors. Thank you very much. At the same time, following Article 11A of the official AMCham bylaws, the appointment of the auditors as selected by Board of Directors must be approved by the General Assembly as well. The Executive Committee of the Board of Directors proposed to the General Assembly keeping VGD Slovakia as auditors of AMCham for the 2020 financial year. Electronic voting of members approved the appointment of VGD Slovakia as auditor for the next calendar year. Thank you very much as well. An integral part of AMCham's continuous success is our strong team. On behalf of American Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors, I would like to thank the AMCham staff. Without their daily active support and involvement, none of the previous presented activities would be possible. They bring diversity of thoughts, experience, and skills. Let's watch the video presenting their point of view. Please roll the video.
Dear member, the AMCham Slovakia has been here with you and for you for more than 26 years. During that time, we have gained respect and recognition of both various governments and business community. Our mission is to help our members and the Slovak economy to fulfill their potential. That is what we tried to do the last year with a number of initiatives and have been doing also this year. Just one specific example. Before summer, AMCham invited experts to an independent expert working group. They created a preliminary draft of Slovakia's Vision 2030 and outlined the key engines of long-term sustainable economic growth. The topic has resonated in society, also in relation to the Recovery and Resilience Plan. This is just one of many initiatives that shows that AMCham is a powerful and respected voice of the business community. We have a clear vision for the following years. We want to be the most progressive and tax-savvy platform for the local business community and to push transformation of the Slovak economy. We want to have true visionary thinking and inspire our leaders to drive the strategic initiatives.
In AMCham, you can share and obtain relevant business information, share your ideas and thoughts in our publications, access our online members database, receive monthly legislative and policy updates, or annually the Slovakia in Figures flyer. As a member of AMCham, you can actively participate, for example, in commenting on legislation by joining our committees, task forces, and in our projects. The Chamber's key pillars include law enforcement, innovation, education and talents, as well as regional development.
Education is one of the most important tools for increasing competitiveness of Slovakia. We are convinced that the Slovak education system and the labor market need acute upgrade with a focus on talent, innovation, and Industry 4.0. AMCham has been consistently active in deepening the cooperation between businesses and academic environment. For almost 15 years, together with you, our members, we have been providing our own education activities, including the flagship program for teachers, Train the Trainer, student-oriented mentor network program, or variety of accredited courses delivered at Bratislava, Košice, and Nitra-based universities entitled Skills for Success. Effective education system inevitably needs to be bounded with flexible and competitive labor market. Our 10 commandments for a country of talent call for modern and innovative labor code, ensuring Slovakia remains part of the top league of global competitiveness in the 21st century. For Slovakia, business service centers are a great competitive advantage, employing almost 40,000 talents with high value added and contributing by more than 3.3% of the Slovak state budget revenue. 6 years ago, we founded the official umbrella association for business centers in Slovakia, the Business Service Center Forum. Its mission is to increase awareness of the shared service industry, its role in the Slovak economy, and support its further growth as one of the key industries for high competitiveness of Slovakia.
AMCham continuously advocates for fair, transparent, and predictable business environment, as entrepreneurs need to have rules that are fair and well known in advance. Together with our partner business associations from the Rule of Law Initiative, we're actively engaged in advocating for main principles of rule of law, including predictable legislative process, no space for corruption, and efficient judiciary. During 2019, we organized our first ever Rule of Law Initiative Conference, which brought together members of the Slovak government, parliamentarians across political spectrum, and prepared the proper platform for further pre-election activities. Later on during the year, we prepared a set of recommendations called the 10 Commandments for fair and stable business environment, addressed them to relevant political parties, and organized a public pre-election debate, which besides having been viewed by more than 25,000 viewers, it was also attended by all 4 currently deputy prime ministers who, as then opposition leaders, committed to our recommendations. Furthermore, besides the Rule of Law Initiative, AMCham still continues to work actively on pursuing its agenda on behalf of its members through various working groups and committees, including the Civil Code Task Force, Public Procurement Task Force, and Tax Committee. And as we say, we're not done yet.
AMCham believes that for our future are critical 2 elements: talent and innovation. In 2019, AMCham Slovakia co-founded Slovak AI together with Slovak Technical University and IT Association Slovakia. Our goal is to motivate and help Slovak traditional industry to innovate and become more competitive, to popularize artificial intelligence and use the AI-powered technologies for societal challenges such as corruption, transport, climate change, healthcare, or education. Over many years, AMCham has been an active player in shaping the future of healthcare in Slovakia. Our healthcare committee, which consists of more than 40 companies from many sectors, drafted an important report, Financial Sustainability of Slovak Healthcare 2030, and created a strong coalition of healthcare stakeholders within Healthy Future Initiative. We continue to advocate for strong and comprehensive reforms in healthcare, focusing on data reform within the robust project Health Data Value, in cooperation with Ministry of Health, as well as other topics such as digital and personalized healthcare, national AI strategy in healthcare, and other important topics for the future of our healthcare.
AMCham has been operating in the region for more than 16 years, and today more than 70 of our member companies are active in Eastern Slovakia. The development of this region is one of the main pillars of AMCham. Every year we organize a professional conference in Košice, the East Innovation Conference. Only a functioning and stimulating environment will keep the most talented people in the region. Last year, we also organized Women in IT conference in Košice, where we wanted to draw the attention to the few women in leadership positions in IT in Slovakia. We organized also an event in Poprad, where the main topic was the employment of socially excluded groups. AMCham has been actively pushing and facilitating the establishment of the international school in Košice with International Baccalaureate program, the first of its kind in the region.
Networking is key to business development. AMCham's wide portfolio of events serves as the ideal opportunity to build new contacts and share best practices. AMCham members have the opportunity to choose from a wide variety of events, regular business events like business breakfasts, specialized workshops, cocktails, memorable social events, or international conferences with top-level speakers usually fill AMCham's calendar not only in Bratislava, but also in the regions. Even at the time of the corona pandemic and lockdown, we have provided to our members almost 30 webinars which offered valuable and useful information for companies during the crisis management period. Due to the pandemic situation, we have extended our events portfolio and made sure that we are able to deliver high-quality digital events and conferences to our members as an alternative to original live events. Therefore, our members can still share knowledge, best practice, Employees working from their homes have permanent approach to relevant content, and you can meet at least in the digital space.
Being a member of AMCham is for at the end mostly about partnership. It's enabling us to keep up to date with the industry trends, as well as participate on various corporate social responsibility projects. We are happy to be members of AMCham because together we can really make this country progress simply to be better.
After a couple of years working with AMCham, I can really prove that it has sense. And mainly it's about interaction with our partners, with customers, with partners in public, in private sector, and the communication interaction is base for doing business. And AMCham really help us to doing business and communicate.
So the value of working with AMCham is that a company can work with big partners, a big organization as AMCham is, and therefore drive big changes forward. And I think AMCham really showed that even during the difficult Corona times, this is possible, and that's a great value even going forward.
I consider one of the main benefits of being involved with AMCham the opportunity to discuss issues which businesses have to face on a daily basis in the current regulatory and legislative environment, and being able to formulate policies towards improving the same, and providing a platform for debate with Slovak regulators and politicians for the benefit of the entire society. In particular, I would emphasize the Rule of Law initiative, which has had a great impact over the last couple of years on the overall environment in Slovakia, and which was generated and created within the platform of AMCham.
Our team is made up of proactive professionals who do their job with enthusiasm and always try to do their best. I would like to thank all the members of our AMCham team, in particular Monika for her excellent work in HR and finance, Laura for taking care of the office, Patrick and Ivan for their work they put into each issue of our Connection magazine, Daniela for her excellent work in PR, marketing and media coordination. We are here to help grow your business and keep you connected and informed. Please stay with us. Thank you all for your support and engagement. If you think that you've had enough of me, please bear with me a few more moments. All activities which we did during 2019 could not be done without your support, as every year, also at this General Assembly, it's my pleasure and privilege to announce 2019 top 10 supporters. Number 10, AT&T. Number 9, IBM. Number 7, HB Ravis and Microsoft. Number 6, US Steel Košice. Number 5, Dell. Number 4, Swiss Re. And now, top 3 supporters. Number 3, Philip Morris Slovakia. Number 2, Citi. Number 1, Adient. Thank you very much. We appreciate your continuous support. We will need it even more now than ever before. And now it is my great pleasure to announce the results you have been all waiting for. Who the new board members are. So the new elected members of the AMCham Slovakia board in alphabetical order are Mateja Čotar, Ligia Fulbrook, Alena Kanabová, Pavol Kopečný, Martin Maštalír, Friedrich Matejík, Michal Pinter, Christiana Serugová, and Darren Wilson. Congratulations to all of you. I genuinely look forward to working with you, the new board members. Finally, big thank you to all of you who participated in the elections.